Students at risk of dropping out are typically identified when academic and behavioral patterns emerge. While this data is observable and valuable, it often does not address internal engagement or how students think and feel about school. Students actually begin to disengage long before academic and behavioral indicators catch those at risk for disengagement and potential school dropout. Measuring internal student engagement contributes to early identification and can lead to better learning outcomes, reduced behavioral indicators, and reduced dropout rates. The Student Engagement Instrument, or SEI, is a research-based tool allowing you to measure internal engagement factors from the student's perspective. The SEI is a brief 35-item self-reporting assessment measuring internal engagement, again, from the perspective of the student. The grade range for SEI is grades 6 through 12. The grade range for SEI Elementary, or SEIE, is grades 3 through 5. Students respond to items on a scale of strongly agree to strongly disagree. The cognitive portion of the SEI measures control and relevance of schoolwork, future goals and aspirations, and intrinsic motivation. SEI also looks at student perception of teacher-student relationships, peer support at school, and family support for learning. These are the affective portions of the SEI. Here is Dr. Amy Reshley of the University of Georgia and co-developer of the SEI, speaking about measuring internal student engagement.
We easily have access to data on kids' academic performance and behavior, and those things are important. It is not an either-or. The question is, how could we get at what we think of as more internal or difficult to observe types of engagement? You can't look at a student and tell if they feel like they belong at school, or whether they think education is relevant to their future. And if you ask them, you might be surprised at what they say.
Using a research-based assessment such as the Student Engagement Instrument is critical for receiving solid data to make decisions. In addition, the SEI as an assessment tool is valid and reliable. Using the SEI ensures that you are actually measuring internal student engagement, while reliability guarantees that data are consistently accurate. Here again is Dr. Amy Reshley speaking about the SEI.
The SEI is based on the model of engagement that grew out of Check and Connect and is intended to measure cognitive and affective engagement. Cognitive and affective engagement are more difficult to observe. Cognitive engagement is students' investment in their learning, valuing of learning, perceiving learning as relevant to their futures, and using cognitive strategies to help regulate their learning. Students who are cognitively engaged set goals for themselves, put forth effort in their work, and can see the importance of schoolwork. So this is really the I can and I want to part of engagement. Affective engagement is a student's sense of belonging in school and identification as a learner and with the school. Students who are affectively engaged feel good about being at school. They are connected to their peers and adults. They see themselves as learners and feel like they belong there. This is the I belong part of engagement. Cognitive and affective engagement are critical because it seems they precede changes to academic and behavioral engagement. This means that being cognitively and affectively engaged in school leads to having good grades, following school rules, attending, and doing well in school.
Measuring internal student engagement contributes to early identification and can lead to better learning outcomes, reduced behavioral indicators, and reduced dropout rates. Implementing targeted interventions at the school or individual level that are based on cognitive and affective engagement of students increases success of interventions. You can visit our website to request access to the pencil and paper version. Check and Connect will be offering an online support module on the SEI in the early spring of 2021. This module will describe how school leadership teams can use SEI data to identify students in need of interventions, and how Check and Connect mentors can use SEI data to meet the needs of their students. Check our website at checkandconnect.umn.edu/SEI for additional information and updates.